Ralph Pagano here, and I know I'm a chef, but today I'm gonna school you with some history, some geography, and a little bit of philosophy. Capiche? But of course, amongst all this, we're gonna cook. Now this, I would like to introduce to you, is one of the greatest tools in the whole world of Buddhism. It's the spread, specifically the fruit spread. Now if you're thinking it's just for breakfast or toast, you would be wrong. It's so versatile, it's a great ingredient for every meal of the day. From, check it out, these peach and shrimp kebabs, to have with fruit spread scones, to have with this mini fruit spread and brie grilled cheese. I got you covered. And you will find no finer spread than this one, because these are the peeps who've been doing it the longest. It's E.D.SMITH. And they've been making these versatile spreads up in Canada since 1882. Today, we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes, a caramelized onion flatbread pizza with E.D.SMITH organic raspberry, cherry, rhubarb spread, and Asiago cheese. And remember, fathers, you and the kids can make this up for mom, and you're all gonna love it. Now check it out, here's how easy this is. I've got a pizza crust right here. You go down to the pizzeria, or you go to the store in your grocer's freezer, you pull one out, you're all good to go. Here, I've got my E.D.SMITH Organics, raspberry, cherry, rhubarb, fruit spread. This is an incredible base for my pizza. Now listen, for all you Italians out there who swear by the tomato on their pizza, I'm gonna shake you up with a little bit of revelation. This stuff tastes great. Now check it out. You put it on your pizza, you spread it around a little bit. I got the E.D.SMITH Organic. I'm giving it a spread all around my pizza dough, right? It's perfect, it's sweet, it's savory all at the same time. Now I wanna balance this all out. Here, I've taken the liberty of sauteing some onions, a little bit of white wine, and some whole grain Dijon mustard. That makes them pop a little bit, makes them zippy. Spread it around. To this, I like to add a little bit of fresh thyme. The thyme goes great with the cherry and the rhubarb. It goes great with the caramelized onion and the mustard. And this, Asiago cheese. A lot of people don't use Asiago cheese. It's fantastic, it's creamy, it's rich, and it melts so great. Put it all on top of your pizza. Hit it with a little bit of walnut so you can have some crunch factor. Into the oven it goes, 450 degrees, 10, 12 minutes. It comes out crispy, nice, and delicious. And by the way, if you love cooking and eating like I do, you're not just a foodie, the E.D.SMITH philosophy is that you're a taste creator. Okay, taste creators, remember, this is a quick bite, but chew slowly.